Our third shape we're going to look at is the surface area of cylinders. Now what you need to understand here, if I had a tin and I took a can opener and I opened that tin, I would have a circle at the top and I would have a circle at the bottom, and then I would have my can, and if I slit my can and opened it out, I would have this shape like that. What you need to understand is that this is the same length as that, because this length here wraps around the circle. So that is the outer edge of the circle, which is the circumference. So for this rectangle, that is going to be the circumference, and the height of that is 18,5 centimeters. So when I find the area of this rectangle, it is going to be circumference multiplied by the height. Right, so we need to know what the circumference is. Circumference, now remember what I said to you, if you have a circle or any circular shape, the first thing you're going to do is write down the two formulae that we spoke about, pi r squared and pi d. And to remember this, area will give me the area of the circle, so I'm going to use pi r squared for the area of a circle. Pi d equals the circumference. So over here, we're going to need pi d. So my circumference equals pi d. Now, if I look at my diagram, I've got 120 millimeters there and 18,5 centimeters. So before I even begin, I'm going to make all my units the same, and I would rather work with centimeters. So we go and fetch King Henry again. King Henry died miserable death called measles, and I'm changing from millimeters to centimeters. When I go that way, to the left I divide, and it is only one bunny hop, 1 0, one bunny hop. I put a 1 in front, so I'm going to divide by 10, and 120 divided by 10 will give me 12 centimeters. Right, what is the 12 centimeters? Well, it's the distance from there to there, so it is the diameter. Diameter equals 12 centimeters, and if that diameter is 12, the radius is half of that, so the radius equals 6 centimeters. Right, now let's go and have a look at our circumference. So circumference equals pi times my diameter, which is 12 centimeters, and you use your pi button on the calculator, and if I calculate that, I'm going to get 37,7 centimeters. And remember, circumference is one-dimensional because it's like putting your tape measure around the edge to measure the distance around the edge. So this is 1D, but remember, we don't put that. That's just a little reminder for you. So already I know the area of my rectangle is going to be 37,7 centimeters multiplied by 18,5 centimeters. But now I have to find the area of my two circles. And remember, area of my two circles. So let's go and do the surface area, okay? So it's going to be 2 area of a circle plus area of a rectangle. Area of my circle is pi r squared plus, and we've already discussed the area of a rectangle there, so it's going to be circumference, which was 37,7 centimeters multiplied by 18,5 centimeters. Right, let's continue over here. So 2 times pi is a number times my radius. Go back to my radius, which was 6 centimeters. I'm going to square it, and then I'm going to add that. And if I go and multiply my 37,7 by 18,5, I get 697,4 centimeters squared. It is two-dimensional, so that is why it is squared. And if I multiply, this is going to be 2 pi multiplied by 36 centimeters squared, okay, plus 697,4 centimeters squared will equal 2. Now, if I do that calculation, it will be 113,0973 and so on centimeters squared plus 697,4 centimeters squared. If I multiply that, I'm going to get 226,194, and you see I haven't rounded off yet, centimeters squared, plus 697,4 centimeters squared. If I add those together, I will get 923,628 centimeters squared. I round off in my final step. I'm going to round to 1 decimal place. So I look at the neighbor. It is less than 5. So I just have 923,6 centimeters squared. You now to do the exercise based on these shapes.